Okay, this is a longer and more relaxed look at our bathroom remodeling project. This is our small shower stall, and it's small out of necessity because this is a small room. And as you can see, these doors open sort of 45 degrees to the square. We couldn't have a regular shower stall that went further out this way because the doors are always right here and the commode's right here. And this is, we had no room for compromise. This room measures just about exactly 7 feet long by 6 feet wide. So we've got all of approximately 42 square feet to work with. And this is what we came up with. Now that shower stall was an absolute nightmare to install. The instructions were cryptic, and I didn't much care for the way it attached to the wall because it's a two-piece system in order to keep it to where you can adjust for plumb, which that part's good. You adjust it for plumb, drill holes and put screws in there, and that holds it plumb. The problem is you have to install them both at once. So there's a hole on the inside piece, and you gotta thread a stainless steel screw in through this C channel, and a magnet won't stick to stainless steel, so the screw just falls down to the bottom and you gotta start all over. So that was really screwed up, no pun intended. But I've found a way and got it on there and messed it all up with silicone caulk and had to kind of caulk over it to hide that, but water under the bridge. Now the floor tile, we were originally going to go with tile that's about the size of what we use for the shower enclosure, which I think turned out really nice. I love that tile there. But this floor has a hump in it. Trust me on this, it's just got a pretty pronounced hump for reasons I won't get into. But I decided that a larger tile was not going to work because it would, tend to rock on that hump. And no matter how thick you put the adhesive under it, it was just always going to probably crack. So we had to go with the smaller tile. This is a hexagonal mosaic. It's ceramic and it mimics marble, and we were going to go with marble anyway, so this was a good second choice, and it really turned out nice. I don't think I've ever seen a floor this nice that I installed. I installed a few of them, and it has fake marble ceramic toe kick there, and that plenty of caulk in this room. This caulk on the lower edge is white silicone, 100% silicone, which I hate using because it's goopy and it messes and sticks with your hand, and etc. This top layer of caulk is DAP White Alex Plus acrylic latex with silicone, much easier to use. And then the closet flange was a real joy to install because I had to install it right through these tiles. I had to drill and chip away at them. As you can see, that one came up. It doesn't matter because it'll be covered by the commode. And there's gray caulk along this tile here. Again, Alex Plus. I'm sorry, Dynaflex, DAP Dynaflex. Very good caulk. And where the vanity goes, these walls are not square to one another. Shocker, I know. Old houses, you find that a lot. So this wall actually splays out at a greater than 90-degree angle. It's an obtuse angle. Yeah, an obtuse angle. By just a few degrees, but it's enough to where if you got a square countertop up against it, you can't hide it. And it's stuck out here by about a ½ an inch, so that's a gap you can't fill with caulk. So 1/2 inch drywall, I just knocked out a slot, and now it brings it in enough to where this is close enough to where I can put a bead of caulk around it. And there's your plumbing. Drain, hot water, cold water. for the commode. And it's red PEX, but I painted it silver because this is going to be exposed. So you don't want red sticking out there. This doesn't matter, it's going to be inside the vanity. Won't be easily seen, so you have to mess with that. The ceiling I did myself out of white pine, and as you can see, there's some dark spaces there. That's aerosol kills stain hider, and that is to hide those knots in that white pine that really bleed through badly. You really gotta work to keep them from bleeding through. But I did all that myself on a shaper, you know. I did a shiplap and nailed them on up there, and there's about an inch of insulation board up underneath that. We still have an 8-foot ceiling because these ceilings in this house are actually 8'3" or something. Because the original house, they used 8-foot studs on them, and when we did I was just a kid when this happened, but doubled the size of the house, and the carpenters had to keep up with using 8-foot studs instead of pre-cuts. So we actually have 8'3" or so ceiling. So this drop down here, it brings us right back to about a 8-foot ceiling. New window, nice energy efficient window. That's about it. That's about what you can do with a 6x7 room. Of course, we got a real light fixture that's going there. Nice exhaust fan with a light in it. It's like a UFO. Anyway, big old honking shower head with additional wand thing's got a magnet on there. Oops, that's not good. There. All right, if you like this kind of remodeling content, like and subscribe. Always be of good cheer. And as always, thanks for watching.